Get my camera adjusted. Alright, what's up, fam? It's your boy JT. Out here early in the morning. Got me some fresh berries, some grapes. Got me some cucumber lime water. This shit right here is spectacular. But anyway, I was out here and first thing in the morning, and I'm like, man, I really need to elevate my morning ritual game. Like, I kind of fell off as far as starting my day off properly. And I feel like it's very important. It's very important. When I did have a morning ritual set up that was intentional, I'm telling you, every day was better. I could tell a big difference. So what kind of, y'all put in the comments, what kind of morning rituals do y'all prefer? What's some ideas? Y'all give me some ideas. I think one thing I like to do is come out here when it's quiet. Y'all hear the birds chirping, the sun's coming out. You know, I don't really drink coffee, but I'll come out here, I'll drink my juice, my coconut water, cucumber water, cucumber lime water. I actually got this from La Monita on Madison Street. If y'all by there, go check them out. They got all the paletas, the popsicles, and mangonadas. They got the everything. They got street corn, all their homemade ice cream, and they got a little restaurant too. I might have to do a little review because they on point. The ice cream is on point. I've been going there for years, but I usually just get the water. I try to stay away from ice cream because it's a weakness of mine. But anyway, back on subject. I took a little detour. So I'm trying to build a little sanctuary in my backyard. Like, I've been going through different phases of what my backyard is. Last year was like the fun place. Had the big trampoline, the pool, basketball goal, and yeah, we done messed all that up. me and the boys. So this year I'm like, okay, I need a place. Like, I got so much going on in my life. It's just constant moving, going. Issues, you know. And so I said, man, I really have to take time for me and make time for that peace and that connecting to God. You know, usually with me, I walk. And that's my, I guess, prayer, spiritual time. You know, I don't know what y'all do. A lot of y'all go to church or journal. I like to walk. I like to walk in nature. And I feel like that's how I connect. And that's when the best ideas come to me. Sometimes if I have a really bad problem, a really issue that I don't know what to do, I take off walking and I don't come home until I have an answer. And it works. Or if something done got me bent out of shape and I'm upset, I walk and I don't come home until I'm right mentally, until I'm right in my heart, until I'm right spiritually. And it works. Somehow, from when I leave my doorstep to when I come back, I done got back balanced. So, you know, it's important to find these ways. So what I'm doing, my morning ritual, when I was intentional about it, basically I go for a run, I hit the gym, take a shower, and then move. Which that's a good, you know, morning ritual. But now I'm not so focused on my elevating physically. I'm where I want to be. We can always get better, but I don't have a goal to. Right now, I'm just maintaining. So, what I do want to work on is my inner peace, my spiritual elevation, and just moving to the next level. And that takes a lot of thought. That takes a lot of, So I have to take time. I'm a go-getter. I'm always going. I got the kids. I got business. I got jobs. I got family. So it's like I have to take time to be in stillness. And that's hard for me. To sit down, I work on it, to meditate. It's hard for me to just sit there, even for 10 minutes. Like my mind is like, choo, 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 choo. So I'm trying to create a sacred space. And I think it's important for everybody to have that in their life. Even if you don't have, even if it's the closet, you got a big walk-in closet, whatever. But I want to turn my backyard into that. So I redoing the grass. I'm gonna put some landscaping out here. I might even put some little water fountains, nothing too extravagant, but just something when I come out here, the world is gone. It's just me, Mother Nature, and God. And I can sit here and be at peace and just, meditate on my issues or my next move. What's the next play? How do I do this? Or just shut up and just listen. A lot of times when you're sitting here still and relaxed and at peace, God speaks to you. We're not quiet and still enough, long enough to hear Him. So I just wanted to share the importance of morning rituals, getting your day started off properly. Also, what I do is I'm really big on affirmations. So while I'm out here, which my neighbors really can't see me, if they did, they probably think I was crazy. Like this man over here talking to himself and answering himself. But it's not different voices, so I'm not crazy for real. But they say smart people talk to themselves. So I don't know. I'm either smart or crazy. But I'm big on affirmations. So when I come out here, I'm breathing, I'm doing my breath work, and I'm speaking life on my life. I'm speaking life on my kids, my household. I'm speaking spiritual protection. I'm speaking what I'm going to do and how it's going to go. So for instance, today, if I got to shoot an episode of Fly Show, and then I gotta go to a funeral, and then after that I'm going to the gym. I'll be on here, and first of all, I say I always start off with thank you and being grateful. I thank God for letting me wake up another day. Thank you for my blessings. Thank you for my protection. Thank you for all this and that. And then I'll say, today, I'm going to have a great day. It's going to go well, no matter what life throws at me. And then, so the first thing, what was the first thing I had to do? Shoot an episode. Me and Mike, we're going to kill it. We're going to talk about this. And I also talk about the outcome. And the results are, is going to touch several people and improve their lives. Like, and then the episodes are going to reach many people. Whatever I want, I speak that. I speak it loud. I speak it with authority, and I speak it with emotion. I don't want that. And God, can you? I don't do that. I speak with authority. I speak with conviction. I speak with knowing this is what's going to happen. We're going to have a good show. We're going to kill it. We're going to get more subscribers. It's going to touch the hearts of many. It's going to improve the lives of people. Thank you, God, in advance for making this happen. Period. Don't pussyfoot around with your with what you want in life. You know, always show gratitude, and we are a lot more powerful. They want you to think that we're not powerful. We're powerful beyond measure. I mean, we're part of God, the Spirit of God, inside of a human vessel, having a human experience. So y'all think about that. Stop living in fear. Stop, having anxiety. Fear is the opposite of faith. So when you're a Christian or whatever your title is, you're supposed to be a man or woman of faith. So when you're being scared, how can you say you're a man of faith, but you're scared? That's not having faith. That's the opposite of faith. So don't move in fear. Have faith in God. Know that you're protected. Do the work, and it's going to work out. The less fear you have, the more you're walking in faith. And when you're walking in faith, the more it strengthens your spirit. And then when you walk in faith and you see that this situation that you thought was going to go wrong went right, take that in, be grateful, and allow that to strengthen your faith even more. You understand? Y'all got to think about it. Like you always say, worrying. You're not living in faith. In my opinion, it's disrespectful to God to constantly worry and be in fear. It's disrespectful. Y'all think about that. Anyway, I'm trying to stay focused. So yeah, I just say how my day is gonna go, and then if I have any goals I want, I speak all this out loud. Y'all look up the power of affirmations. This is real. That's why prayer works. In the beginning, it was the word. So it's a double-edged sword, though. Every word that you say is basically like casting a spell, just speaking. So when you speak bad on somebody, that's energy. So never speak of lack. If you don't have money, don't ever say I'm broke. Say, I'm gonna go get some money. When you speak on lack, you attract it. You don't just attract what you want, you attract what you are. Right? So if you're operating in peace and in faith, you're going to attract peace and faith. If you're operating out of malice and envy, you're going to attract malice and envy. So the more we raise our frequency and work on ourselves when nobody's looking, because there's a lot of people that are great when everybody's around, but what are you doing behind closed doors? That's the important part. And I ain't no angel, and I'm not no, but being a father, raising my kids and teaching them about integrity, which is basically doing right even when nobody's looking. I had to really reevaluate things over the years. So I'm like, especially when they started getting grown, like I'm teaching my oldest about integrity and, going to work and doing your job with pride and following, but I'm at work and like, ain't nobody around, I ain't doing nothing. Or I'm over here doing something I ain't supposed to be doing. I had to really start thinking, to be honest with myself, like, damn, man, how am I sitting here telling this man about integrity and I'm over here BSing? So, you know what? It's turned into a morning rant, and I'm going to just keep going. You know what? Maybe I should start a segment on my page called Morning Rant. Just come out here, eat fruit, and talk ish. I think I'm going to do that. Because I can't stay on subject. I got strawberry all in my teeth. Oh well, y'all bear with me. I might have stuff all hanging out my teeth. Yeah, so when you're elevating, you got to do personal inventory. And that's hard. See, a lot of people don't do it right. You know why? Because they can't be honest with themselves. You will never be able to elevate until you do self-inventory and be honest. Like really honest. We always see the things that we want to see how we want to see them. It's kind of like looking in the mirror, and when you're checking out to see what kind of results you done had on your body, you're only looking at certain angles because you know that's your angle. And but none of us want to, or even when you're looking at your haircut, like, oh man, that's on point. But you never take that mirror and get back there and see that shiny spot. It's all about angles and perspective. But when you're honest and you get that mirror, well, oh, okay, I got a little something I gotta take care of. So be honest with yourself. Like years ago, and I do it to this day. I constantly do self-inventory, but I'm honest with myself and I'm transparent with myself. I can look in the mirror and say, you know what? I'm selfish. Damn, or that was a selfish move. Bruh, and like, my kids think I'm hard on them, and I am at times. But I'm way harder on myself. I get in the mirror in the morning. I go in sometimes. Hey, bro, what was you thinking about? Did you really allow this person to make you jump out of character? Like, why are you allowing this? Like, come on, you better than that. Well, I'm gonna go in. And I'm gonna also commend myself. There's power, so much power in what you speak. And look up mirror magic. You're speaking to yourself in the mirror. It's affirmations. It's you literally looking at yourself and you're speaking to your spirit. Take these things and they sound silly, they sound frivolous, and they're gonna feel weird at first. Just roll with it. Because you're doing it anyway. You're just not doing it intentionally. Be intentional with your life. Once I started being intentional, it's like the law of attraction. You look up the universal laws, which we'll go over that another time. Like, you've already been doing a law of attraction, you just haven't been doing it, using it intentionally and consciously. But when you sit there and think about how you did things, how you thought, and how you spoke, and the things that happened after that, you start reevaluating stuff. And then once you learn how the universe works and be intentional with it, it'll take you to the next level. That's why there really is power in prayer. Whether you call it a prayer, affirmation, y'all stop getting caught up on these names. A lot of the stuff is the same thing. We're just using different names with a different culture. When you really look at it, it's the same. So, let's see where we at. All right, I'm going to stop at 20 minutes. Now, where we at? And y'all, I don't talk this much in real life. I just feel energized this morning. Like my vibes are high. And I like my little spot. I'm gonna get some landscaping. I'm gonna have this joint right. And my lawn is garbage right now. The pool messed it up. The boys playing basketball out here. See if y'all can see. And I'm gonna make some posts of the little how I'm getting my lawn back right. I know my cousin Chris. He probably shaking his head right now, looking at this. Because he's a true lawn specialist. Actually, Chris, I need to call you and get some tips. As long as it's green, I just cut it and leave it alone. But now that I'm older and I just want it to look better, and I feel better when it looks better. Look at little man. You hungry? You want some cereal? Huh? Okay. I'm almost done. I got Oh, it's already 20 minutes. All right. Good morning. Y'all have a great day. I love y'all. Like, subscribe, put comments in there. Let me know what kind of morning rituals do y'all do? What kind of affirmations do y'all do? Y'all put me up on game on y'all spiritual practices and how I can elevate myself. And I'll share with you what I know. And together we build a community of just elevating. That's all I'm looking for. Let's elevate together, whether it's financial, physical, spiritual, mental, any aspect. Like if it can improve my life, put it in the comments. Let me know. And if there's something y'all want to hear about, let me know. Like, engage with me. I'm gonna engage with y'all. I'm gonna make the content that y'all need and want and shit. We're gonna rise to the top together. All right, love.